Julie drives 100 miles to grandmother's house. On the way to grandmother's, Julie drives half the distance. This is a keyword, half the distance. In the first case, half the distance at 40 miles per hour, and the half distance 60 miles per hour. So in first question, we need to find average speed on the way to grandmother's house. So this is one of the simple questions. Let's do it. So first let's draw motion diagram. Motion, starting point, initial point, final point. Yes, grandmother's house. Total distance between these 2 points, 100 miles. So we know that half distance, she traveled with 40 miles per hour, and the other second half 60 miles per hour. So let's draw in this way. So this half approximately is 50 miles, and second half also 50 miles. Velocity, speed here is 40 miles per hour. At second half 60 miles per hour. So question, we need to find average speed. Average speed, what is average speed? We need to find total distance. We need to divide by total time. Total distance is simple, it's 100 miles, yes, it's given. What about total time? Total time is a combination of T1 and T2. What is a T1? T1 is the time needed to travel first half, yes, this part. Then time 2 is the time needed to travel the second half, this one. So let's call them T1 and T2. Let me call T1 for the first half, for the second half T2. So we have this kind of equation. Let me remove the units, and for the first half we can write x equal to v1 t1. Let's call it x1. X1 is we can write this equation because this is a uniform motion. Velocity is constant. So 50 for the first half, velocity 40, time 1 unknown, so time 1 equal to 50 over 40, 5 over 4. Or we can say 1.25 hours. In similar way, we can find time needed to travel the second half. Again, velocity constant. 50 equal to 60 times t2, so time 2 equal to 50 divided by 60, 5 over 6, approximately 0.53 hours. Now we can come back to our first equation. So 100 T1 is 1.25 plus 0.83. So average velocity will be equal to 48 miles per hour. This is average speed when she travels to grandmother's house. Now we have a second question. What is her average speed on the return trip? When she comes back from the grandmother's house, we need to find average speed. In this case, half time speed 40, half time speed 60. So it's slightly different. Let's solve this one. So this will be initial, this will be final. Total distance, of course, 100 miles. Half time, the distance that she will travel at half time unknown, let it be x1. Yes, x1 during t time. The second half will be x2, time will be same, yes? Because half time. So what is the average speed? In this case, total distance, again 100, total time will be time plus time. So basically 100 over 2t, or we can say 50 over t. So this t is a half time of the time needed to complete this trip. So let's write equation for the first half. For the first half, distance is x1, unknown of course, but less than 100, equal to 40 times t, because velocity at the first half time is 40. For the second half time is 60 t. And we know that x1 plus x2 should be equal to 100. There is no another way. So let's substitute these three equations. So let's call this equation number 1, equation number 2, equation number 3. So let me take x1 into the third equation and x2 into the third equation. So let's see what we can get. 40t plus 60t equal to 100. 100t equal to 100. So as you can see, time equal to 1 hour. 1 hour. What is a 1 hour? 1 hour is a time, half time. So total time will be 2 hours. Now let's come back to the original equation. Let's substitute into this equation. So average velocity speed equal to 50 divided by 1. Answer will be 50 miles per hour. This is average speed. Average speed when she will be coming back from grandmother's house.